What's going on, guys? Welcome to Fuse on Butter, brought to you by Upfront and Personal.
Yeah.
I've eaten enough, Christmas rice and chicken,
Yay.
and had enough drinks. I feel like I'm getting fatter right now. Welcome to the show, Fuse on Butter. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and happy holidays to everybody listening to us right now. We love you guys and we believe that you're feeling the season. There's no Harmattan this Christmas.
Yes. Why? What's happening?
I don't know. You see, there's maybe traffic.
Traffic is causing no Harmattan.
He's holding the Harmattan. We'll be right back after a short break. Don't move a muscle.
Everyone deserves luxury. But luxury means different things to everyone. Luxury can mean appreciating the scenery of nature and stepping out to bask in the warmth of sunlight. Sometimes, luxury is savoring the satisfying and huggy taste of Amstel Malta Ultra. Other times, luxury is having enough selfie moments with your bestie. But in the end, real luxury is choosing your way to live. Amstel Malta Ultra. Choose your way to live.
Fuse Unbuttered.
Welcome back, guys. This is Fuse on Butter, brought to you by Upfront and
That's
Personal.
right.
My name is Madichi.
My name is Avia King, South
Okay.
Daddy.
He said, we swapped our names. All right, so first off, we'd like to talk about I saw that picture of a lady that did a prayer point for Davido
at Shiloh.
She wrote like a piece on a piece of paper, prayer points. So what we want to talk about is that is it cloud chasing or is it sincerity? Is it sincere or is it cloud chasing? Me, for one, I feel like it's a mix of both, and that's
Really?
me being sincere. Yeah, because I feel like, okay, there's some level of genuine sense of
Intention,
affection
yeah,
that she has or this person has towards the video, genuine, concern, and she feels like, and she's like posting it to show that, Davido, I really care about you, and you can see that when people say they are praying for you, it's not just word of mouth and putting in action into it. But what do you think?
Okay, so I feel like even though a lot of people came out to say, she's cloud chasing, why didn't she just do it in her private area? Why is she even praying for Davido? Doesn't she have family members who actually need these prayers?
Yeah.
And I'm like, Davido is family. Whether you like it or not, Davido is a people's person. He's family. I don't know about you. For people coming out on the lady, I don't know if they don't feel the same way for Davido, but it's fine. I don't think she did it for cloud chasing. She put it out there to say, okay, you know what? This is basically expressing her love for Davido, right? Because even if she puts it out there, what does she want to achieve?
So you're saying is
Davido going to come back and give her money? I feel like it's from a very, very genuine heart.
Okay, but I will still agree with people that are saying it's cloud chasing, and here's my reason.
But what's the intention? Is this to get money from Davido, or is it to because her face was out there? Do we even know her?
Well, she didn't put her face out there, but definitely the handle is there. All right,
and it's not even like, okay, if it's cloud chasing, if did you really write it? It's not like there were some grammatical errors. So she wants to put herself out there like that.
The reason why I would say it's cloud chasing is because some level of understanding that I have faith-based is that there's some kind of things you do that it should just be between you and your maker or the person you're talking to, not for the public eye to see that.
Because
it's just like I'm praying in the house right now and I know that, okay, there are like 3 bedrooms and everybody's watching football in the living room, and I come to the living room and I start praying. Yes, you understand? At that point, I know that it's like everybody must know that I'm praying. So that's why I kind of agree with people that are saying it's cloud chasing.
What if she's also doing it for other people to, take it as an example to also pray for him?
Yes, that, but just put out the 2 that I prayed for the video. Don't show everybody the prayer points. then we'll now know that, okay.
I don't think it's cloud chasing. And
and she did it immediately, like Shiloh was going on. If she had posted it like a week or a month or 2 months later that, I prayed for Davido during Shiloh last year and this is the prayer point. But it was like Shiloh was going on right that moment. So, and everybody's trying to make content right now out of everything.
I know, right? But I don't still see it as cloud chasing. I think it's just from an intentional heart, like a genuine, sincere heart.
She's concerned.
Yeah, she's very concerned and she loves Davido.
It's a lie. She's cloud chasing Davido. She wants money.
Everyone deserves luxury. But luxury means different things to everyone. Luxury can mean appreciating the scenery of nature and stepping out to bask in the warmth of sunlight. Sometimes, luxury is savoring the satisfying and huggy taste of Amstel Malta Ultra. Other times, luxury is having enough selfie moments with your bestie. But in the end, real luxury is choosing your way to live. Amstel Malta Ultra. Choose your way to live.
Views unpotted.
Okay, so I feel like a lot of people don't talk about issues that happen in relationships and marriages. What we hear is, oh, he cheated on me, he did thing, he gaslighted me and all that. But there are some very, very subtle things that we don't talk about, right? So the lady comes out to say, okay, you know what, I'm no longer interested in my marriage anymore. By the way, she's been married for 3 years. Just because my husband doesn't have a good fashion sense, right? My husband is someone who doesn't listen to advice. I tell him, okay, do this. He's like, okay, no, I'm the man of the house. He's also a mommy's boy. He just, he's talking to people. He's just all over the place. He doesn't wear shoes. He doesn't, if he has to wear a plain shirt, for instance, he doesn't know well that he shouldn't put on a plain trouser, put on a striped trouser and all that. So she gave several examples that she's tired, and then she goes back to say that, okay, you know what, this is why I loved my ex. Like, he was all this and more. And now they've reconnected back, she and her ex, and they've smashed.
They've done shuperu.
And the ex doesn't know she's married.
Yeah, that's see.
They hide.
Let me tell you something, guys. Now listen, this is so all the male gender out there, all right? Pay attention. This is man-to-man talk, all right? Out of 24 hours, remove 19 hours to fear women.
Why? Right? Ebi, what's that?
Remove 19 hours
why are you not concerned with her plea? Ebi, this woman is dying.
The remaining 5 hours.
Oh, no.
The remaining 5 hours, you need to be suspecting women.
Stop.
And be investigating them.
Did you hear what she said? She said she had a situationship with her husband, not necessarily a relationship.
Yeah, like I read that story, and you're married. Don't let's try and excuse this thing. Hello. And she's the tangible reason that she's giving is because she's losing interest in her husband's because of lackadaisical attitude and his
bad fashion sense.
His bad fashion sense. Now, I feel like this is one thing we don't even get to talk about, but it's very, very funny that it is now the other way, because most of the time it's actually the man getting tired of the woman's look. But I'm surprised that a woman is getting tired. And this is very, very. See, I'm not even buying this story. I feel like she's just using it as an excuse
to go back to her ex. Really, Abby?
Yeah, because when I read the story, she met up with her ex. She didn't tell him that she was in a relationship or she was even married.
She was fed up. Maybe she was fed up.
And she said that when she met her ex, that he rekindled some kind of feelings. And he was saying that when he saw her, immediately saw her, that this kind of just reignited whatever feeling they had before. You have not gotten over your ex, but you're married. And you're telling me that you're getting tired of your husband because he doesn't dress well. He just picks up any outfit. He's very lackadaisical. He's a mommy's boy. But he's giving you money. You're collecting it. You're staying in the fine house. You're there. You're chilling. You're driving the car.
It's okay to walk out of a marriage when you are not interested in marriage anymore. It's okay. It's genuinely okay.
Why did she not walk out before doing shuperu?
She's still in between. She's saying she's tired. She doesn't know if she's taking the right step, but she doesn't want to lose both men.
Okay, guys. So when I read this story, the last thing she said was that she's scared. She's scared of losing her husband, one.
Yeah, and scared of losing her ex.
She's scared of telling the ex she's married so that she will not lose the ex. Hello, in this life, what do women want?
She has not gotten over her ex.
What do
they
women
broke
want?
up for, very... I don't know. She didn't tell us why they broke up, but she was still in love with her ex.
And she met her ex.
And her husband is driving her crazy. And she's like, okay, you know what? This person is the one I love genuinely. I'm going to stick with him.
Have you heard of for better, for worse?
ABC. See, there are times...
See, I tell you, hello, fear women. We'll be right back after the short break. After you fear women.
Everyone deserves luxury. But luxury means different things to everyone. Luxury can mean appreciating the scenery of nature and stepping out to bask in the warmth of sunlight. Sometimes, luxury is savoring the satisfying and huggy taste of Amstel Malta Ultra. Other times, luxury is having enough selfie moments with your bestie. But in the end, real luxury is choosing your way to live. Amstel Malta Ultra. Choose your way to live.
Views unpotted.
Welcome back to Feast Unpotted, brought to you by Offer and Personal. Madichi and ABAK is still here to give you all the juicy G's. I hope you're fearing women, Sha. Let's go.
Hey, so in uni, how are you in uni? Were you that brilliant student? Were you that student that always
No way.
I always copies.
In fact, throughout my higher institution days, because I mean, I went to Polytechnic before I went to university. I was working and schooling all through. I never had like a period where I was not working.
And it affected your grades, yeah?
Well, I feel like it affected it because the school didn't have 100% of my attention.
What do you mean?
Yes, because like my attention was very divided. In fact, I will tell you this for free. Yeah? When I went to university not for the certificate. I went for the link-ups. I'm not going to lie. I went to University of Lagos, and there's been this what's it called? News about cloud of influence that everybody has been aware of in University of Lagos. That when you go there as someone who wants to have a social life, that this place kind of encourages you, helps you, boosts and gives you platforms. And trust me, it is not a lie. Actually, it is the truth, 100%. I feel like I started my career.
Hey, why do I feel like you're justifying your? How was your?
I was an average student.
Okay.
I was above average actually.
Okay.
All right. I was. Don't let me say my GP when I finished, but I was way above. I mean, I was on 3 points.
Nice.
Till the end. I never dropped to like when I started. Funny how when my first year's GP was like 4.7. Yeah, CGPA, not like first semester GPA, like my first.
That was great.
But later on, when they now started giving us then it now started to fall. But I mean, it was what it was. I knew that if I gave school my 100% attention, I'll be hungry.
First class. Okay,
I'll be hungry. I will not eat.
Right.
So I had to work and school at the same time. You get me?
So I'm asking this because I'm trying to compare our educational system here in Nigeria and that abroad. Because still people who say they back their first degree, they came out with, say third class, for instance, and they go abroad and it's a first class. I think that happened to Wole Soyinka as well.
Yep.
So is there a problem? What is the issue? Like, do you think that the educational system is the reason, or they just go abroad and feel like, okay, my first degree, I didn't do too well, I'm going to give in my best? I'm saying this because there was a young guy who recently graduated from the University of Hertfordshire for his second degree. Yeah, he majored in computer science, and while he was in Nigeria, he studied electronics and electrical engineer at Obafemi Awolowo University.
OAU in Ife.
Now, so there's been a lot of comments saying that congratulating him and all of that, and he goes on to say, you know what? Does anybody have the Twitter handle of OAU? Let them see these tweets.
First off, I want to say that OAU is a very fantastic
school. So is he blaming the school? Because I know they have very strict, like they are very, very...
OAU is a very, very amazing school. I mean, educationally, they are well-grounded.
Yeah.
Right? They are very, very well... I feel like they pass on knowledge to the best of their ability. But that's the thing. Abilities and, ability, capacity, and infrastructure is limited in not just Nigeria but Africa itself. And
but we still have people who come out from these schools and still bag like first class degrees.
This goes beyond just the knowledge passed down from lecturer to student. It also goes on to even the environment itself, how conducive the environment is
for learning,
how hope the environment and this this system is not segregating. All right, let me tell you what a friend of mine told me in the UK, not even in the UK, in the US actually. Before she left Nigeria, she was in Afebala University studying medicine, and the increments in school fees made her folks really worried, and they feel like, oh, this amount I'm paying here, I could also pay this almost virtually the same amount in the US, and I'm very, very confident of the value you're getting over there. And this is not just about the value of knowledge being passed down, but the conducive environments. Okay. And she told me that one time, because you have to study anatomy and some other things before you now eventually go into medicine and surgery in the US there, and she was telling me that there was this particular course that she wrote, and she fell below the grade that she normally was maintaining. Imagine over 100, you've been maintaining nothing less than 75, and all of a sudden you are getting like 62, 63. She said the lecturer called her aside and said, what happened? Like checking your background grades, your backlog of grades, I beg your pardon, that you're someone who is always above 70%. Now you're dropping to 60%. What is going on? I'm concerned. Started asking about what's going on in your family. Let's have a conversation. Now, this is something that in an environment where you will have about 200 or 150 students, you cannot do that. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. You cannot, in federal universities, it's very, very rare for you to have a student capacity in any course less than 30
but
people.
But if that begs the question of, okay, people actually graduate with first class. People become best graduation students in their class. So do they have like different heads?
But do you understand that some people require special attention? I feel
get,
like at
but
some
I feel
point,
like the gap-
at some point, I'm not even going to lie, because that's one of the things that helped me when I was like in my 300 level. My course advisor had to call me to sit me down. That okay, sis, I understand that you're working, you're doing this and do that, but how about let's talk about how you're planning your time. And he helped me to what's it called, intentionally, all right, put time into everything, and you can't get this kind of attention and what's it called, understanding in some environment here in Nigeria.
Is a lot. I mean, from third class to first class.
Conducive environment, method of questioning is very different. But I mean,
tell us what you think, guys. Let us know. Join the conversation. Do you think AB is right? Do you think it requires, learning a conducive environment? Also, the kind of lecturers as well.
Yeah,
I think they feel
kind of
that
lecturers.
as well.
All
right, guys. Join the conversation. If you think AB is right, I mean, there are so many factors. He talked about, conducive environments, lecturers, and all of that. Just share with us on Instagram at Fuse Local, on YouTube at The Fuse. Do well to like, share, and of course leave a comment down below. My name is Marraige. You can follow me on all social media platforms at _Marraige.
Hey guys, link up with your main man AB _AK1Z on all social media platforms. This is where we have to draw the curtain. Make sure you eat Christmas chicken. All right, it's very important. Good night, guys, and stay
fused.
Upfront and personal, world-class business, world-class consultants.